Hello guys, what is up? This is Galactic Alien. Welcome you guys back to the P4G Season 3. We are now in Week 3, so lots of 3s going over there as well as a 4 in P4G. And yeah, you're 2-0. Chicago Cubchoos are going against the 2-0 Durham Druddigons, coached by my man SixftHax, who, by the way guys, go follow and subscribe to my man Leo AKA SixftHax. I freaking love this dude. He's amazing. We've had some epic duels. First time battling was last season in the P4G, where I unfortunately got crit by his Victini that absolutely wiped my team with Trick Room. And this time, you know, we're in the P4G, so it's tier 3 and below. So if he had a Victini, well, he wouldn't be able to bring it because it's tier 3 and below. But either way, guys, the team that we're bringing this week is gonna be Cubchoos, Araquanid, Darmanid Sand, Tyrantrum, Licky, and Articuno. So we're bringing by some nice, powerful mons. And yeah, his team consists of Nidoking, Salazzle, Umbreon, Slowking, Steelix, Heracross, Noivern, Rotom, Marshtomp, Gourgeist, and Swirlix. So, you know, anything can pretty much come at that point, man. I could totally see Swirlix coming. Not really. The 6 I predict them bring will be Nidoking, Salazzle, Umbreon, Slowking, Steelix, and Heracross. I can also see Noivern if he wants to bring something super duper fast. And I can also see potentially Gourgeist for that bulk. But honestly not too much because we do have Darmanitan. So I think the 6 that I predicted it'll bring will be those 6 really. I don't really see too many other things coming by. Like probably the only thing I would see would be like Noivern and maybe Marshtomp for bulk. But actually no, Marshtomp would not be a bad bring now that I think about it. We do not have any sort of grass coverage. So, well, unless he predicts us to bring Serena. But I hope he doesn't bring Marshtomp for that case because it's really bulky. And he does bring it, so there you go. He does bring actually some different stuff. So he brings the Gourgeist. Like I said, it was potentially able to come, but I feel like this thing gets fucked by Darm. So I'm kind of surprised by him bringing that. He does not bring Heracross, which in my opinion is very nice. You know, no super duper hard hitting physical attacker. He has lots of bulk on this team, which is what I expected. He did bring Slowking though, which is nice. He did bring Salazzle, which is super nice. So he brought pretty much the more bulky mons, which it makes sense. Our team is super offensive, and his team is kind of nice mix of defense and offense. So I don't know. I definitely expected more offensive pressure from him, but yeah, Noivern and Nidoking will be the hard hitters, and we have to get through the walls in this matchup. So that should be kind of fun. As far as things go, I can see him leading off with Steelix potentially to get rocks up. If Steelix, yeah, I could totally see Steelix leading, honestly. I can totally see that. Wow, I'm already having to do calcs before we even start off the match, because honestly, I don't really know what the best lead-off option is. I can maybe just lead off Cough, and then I'm actually a sub-com mindset this week, so I can do that. Though, he could... Well, actually, no, it depends. He's probably not even offensive. So if he's not offensive and he's like more of a tank set, that's probably my best lead. So I'm just going to go ahead and lead with that. Maybe a bad decision, but Koff is defensive mon with some offensive pressure this week. And it is built to be physically bulky. So depending on what kind of Silas he's bringing, he probably can't even break his sub, which is really nice. And if he goes for the rocks first turn, then I can get a free Stealth Rock up. And by the way, guys, I shaved. If you guys couldn't tell, I got the baby face going. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the shave. Or do you guys prefer me with a beard? I mean, you're probably just not used to me. But either way, he goes for Nate. That's a Marshtomp. No, it's actually a Noivern. It's actually the Noivern. So that's actually a pretty nice lead. He knows that we have a Culver Berry. So, nice lead for him, knowing what item we have. But that's fine. That's cool. I mean, honestly, the only thing that's really going to really do nicely with the Culver will be against the Umbreon. Now what's his switch in to this thing is my question. He's probably gonna go straight into Umbreon. I don't think he's gonna want to stay in. I think he wants to kind of U-turn out and get some momentum because Noivern probably. I mean, Noivern could do some decent stuff to me, honestly. He can do some decent damage depending on what kind of set he is. But I just don't see him really staying in personally. Part of me wants to go for, like, Calm Mind first turn. See, this is kind of scary, because if he is an offensive set, like, what if he's, like, Z Hurricane? Like, you know, like, this is the thing, I don't know what kind of set he may be. I'm going to go ahead and go for a turn 1 Calm Mind and see what he wants to do. He's going to go straight for the Draco. So, not the greatest turn one, unfortunately. He goes straight for the Draco. And that is definitely choice specs damage. Oh, baby. That's terrible. He kind of realized that I do not have any sort of switching to Dracos. And we kind of just wasted a turn over there, which really sucks. At least we know he's choice specs, but that's not a nice hit whatsoever. And depending on that damage, he's more than likely... Nah, he's probably modest, honestly. He's probably modest, I would say. So he could have... Yeah, that's definitely modest damage, because that almost killed me. That's rough, dude. That's really rough. That's a really rough first turn. I could have just went into my Licky Licky, and that probably was, in hindsight, the best play, because it's my especially bulky mon. But I didn't think he would go for the first turn nuke. I didn't think that he would, but honestly had no reason not to. So he's just going to go for another Draco. I'm going to make sure that I conserve my cough, because there's no reason of just letting it sock off for no reason. Licky Licky can bulk these hits. Actually, not even that well, because this thing's choice specs. And even at -2, that did so much damage, it's not even funny. So not a good start at all, unfortunately. My man just came in and, like, just dropping Dracos. Like, it's no big deal. Okay. Well, at this point, my best play is to just go for the wish. Just go for, like, a free wish, man. I think that's just my best play, because... if he stays in, then he's not going to stay in. It's very obvious he's not going to stay in. And I feel like there's no reason to go for any move other than Wish, because that way I can at least, you know, get a free heal the next turn. And he has no Heracross to kind of come in and, like, nuke me in one shot or whatever. Nidoking's his other best offensive choice. So this is going to be a long match, I would say, because he does not have a lot of offense. Though Noivern can kind of come in whenever it wants, and it can kind of just nuke me whenever it wants. So that's a really big, no-no, honestly. That's a bad boo-boo. He's going to go into Yoshi, which is the Steelix. So yeah, we're going to get free Wish up. See, this is my best opportunity to actually get my cough back up health. If he goes for rocks, then my cough is never going to be able to come back in anyways. And if he goes for the earthquake, then it kind of kills me. So, if he goes for the rocks on this turn, I got a free wish, which is super nice. I doubt he's going to let that happen. I think he's going to go straight for the earthquake. But just in case he goes for the rocks, this is my best opportunity to bring this thing back up some health. He's going to go for the earthquake. So good play in this part, man. Good play in this part. But that was the best thing I could have done. I let this thing live, I let this thing live for a reason, and it would have just been for fodder if I didn't do that. So, had to do what I had to do. At this point, I do have choice banded Tyrantrum that I can go into. Looking at his team, the only thing that really wants to take Earthquake is Noivern. So what I can do is I can go into my Tyrantrum and go for a Stealth Rock. I just don't want to invite that Noivern in for no reason. That's the thing. But unfortunately, I don't have any sort of middle ground play. I am choice banded Tyrantrum this week, and going against a very bulky Steelix, I would assume this is a bit unfortunate, because this thing can take hits for days, pretty much. See, I don't really have a good switch in over here. Like, I don't really have, like, the best thing ever to come in against this thing. I can always go into my Darn, but that's definitely not a good play either. I feel like my best play over here is to just go into my Tyrantrum and get up rocks. We may just switch up rocks, or maybe he may switch out, predicting like an earthquake or something like that. Yeah, I don't think I really have the best matchup against him, if I'm being honest, right here. I can always go on into my Araquanid and get up webs as well, but then that's just baiting Stone Edge. But honestly, I may just do that. I may just go ahead and go for the webs, honestly. It's probably not a good play, honestly. That's probably not the best play. I should have probably just gone into my Tyrantrum. That probably just wasn't the best play. I'm not, like, thinking too straight right now. But, I guess this is kind of like a scout too to see what he has. But I'm just going to go for the Sticky Web on this turn. He's going to go and withdraw. And he's going to go out into his Terry, which is going to be the Gorgeist. So we're going to get free webs up. He's going to go and frisk us up. So he has like a frisk core, man. Like he has the Noivern and the Gorgeist, which is kind of funny. And this is the super small one. This is the super small one I would assume that is. So this isn't as bulky as it can be. This is the smaller Gorgeist. It's probably not even like the smallest set. It's probably like the... Actually, no. It really looks like the smallest set. Honestly, this thing looks tiny. This thing looks tiny. So in that case, it's still gonna be bulky. It's just not gonna be fast. It's gonna be like less bulky, if anything. What's my best play over here? Because this thing's more than likely gonna just go for like a Will-O-Wisp. But then I don't think he can use Will-O-Wisp on me because I'm pretty sure Araquanid's ability, Water Bubble, doesn't allow for fire type moves to even be used. Or no, it's just firepower against it is halved. Oh no, but it can't be burned. So no, he can't use Will-O-Wisp on me. He can just go for Leech Seed. I have Crunch in this thing, so I think I'm just gonna go for Crunch. I can't be burned. He's just gonna go for Leech Seed, yeah. Like if I switched out, then I'm gonna get Leech Seeded anyways. I have Crunch in this thing. He may be Colbur. So he's not Colbur Berry, so this is gonna do really nice damage. Not as much as I like it to be, but that's okay. He has Rocky Helmet. So he's bringing some heats. Rocky Helmet, Leech Seed. Crunch definitely did not do as much as I would like it to. I'm not even gonna lie. He's probably gonna anticipate me to switch out and go for another Leech Seed. To which point I can kind of just like. Would he predict me to switch out? He probably does predict me to switch out. I can go out into my Articuno though. I can go into my Articuno. That is an option. So another thing is Leech Seed and Rocky Helmet. The thing is that if he gets Substitute, that kind of suck. But then again, he's getting rid of some of his health. And from this range, we may be able to take out his Gorgeist with Articuno. So I think this is my best time to get Articuno in there. I think this is just kind of my best opportunity to get this thing in there and kind of just deliver hits however way it wants to. Especially with Rocks not being on the field. If he goes for the Leech Seed, then good play on his end, man. He's gonna go for the foul play. It shouldn't do a lot of damage at all. This should do pretty much nothing. And it did pretty much nothing. So I'm glad we switched out over there because foul play would have done a decent amount of damage because Araquanid is quite offensive with the amount of like attack that we put into it. The investment, the amount of investment we put into it makes it would make it not able to take foul plays that well. So I'm glad that we made that switch. That was a nice switch. Over here you can get a free switch out into his Umbreon. I am, however, just gonna go for the Freeze Dry. I don't think I really need to go for an Agility. He's gonna go to Oki, so that's gonna be the Umbreon. Let's see how much damage this does. Let's see how much damage we can do against this thing. So he's leftovers. That did about, I would say, that did like pretty much nothing. They did like 20%, I would say. So he's more physically defensive, obviously, but he does have some special bulk in him, I can tell. But not really a lot, just a bit. Yeah, but Z Freeze Dry will pretty much do nothing, unfortunately. To which point you can go for a free Wish or go for a free Toxic. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into my Araquanid. I think Araquanid's my best play. Because I do have Leech Lift on this thing, which is kind of nice. And he doesn't really have a free switch in against Araquanid. It's something's going to take damage. It probably would be the Marshtomp. It probably would just be the Marshtomp. Marshtomp is quite the bulky boy. He has the Payback set. Okay, so I like this set a lot, actually. I've ran that before. Cool stuff. I like that. That's awesome. So these leftovers with payback. That's cool tech, man. I like that. Trying to take like a freeze dragon and basically do nothing, and then payback's gonna do twice as much back. That's interesting stuff, man. I like that. That was awesome. I gotta give it up to my man Leo, man. This guy's a really good battler. Like seriously, I love Leo. He's such a good guy. I'm just gonna go for leech life over here. It's kind of obvious. In a way, I kind of wish we had lunge instead of leech life, but at the same time, we got HP back, so it's like not the worst thing ever. If he stays in, we're doing decent damage. If he switches out, we're getting some HP back against probably like Marsh Top. So not really the greatest ever, but it's something. I'm just afraid of that freaking choice specs Noivern. I'm just afraid of that, to be honest. Though Draco's 90%, so I mean, my 90% luck last week was kind of insane. He did land, like, John did land like 4 or 5 90% accurate moves before missing the high jump kick, but that was just the worst time ever. I really still do feel really bad about John's miss. But it is the way of the game, and you know, 90% moves, I miss them all the time, so you know, I know how that's like, man. It sucks. But he's gonna go out into Terry, which is the Gory guy. So we're gonna get a free leech life off, which I think we're probably gonna take more damage off of this because of the rocky helmet, but at the end of the day, it's not that still not that bad. Still not that bad at all. That is some decent damage, actually, but that was a crit. Wow. Okay. Never mind. That would have done nothing without the crit. And we still take... But that kind of just evens out our health. That kind of just evens out our health at that point. At this point, I'm probably just better off going for a leech life over here. That's what I'm probably better off doing. Or just going for... I might as well just go for double crunch. I'm just going to go for double crunch. That crit may have put him in crunch range, but I don't think so. He's going to go for synthesis. So this thing's actually faster than me, which makes sense because this is the small form. The small form is fast. That kind of does suck, though, man. That really sucks. I'm not even going to lie. Oh, boy. The Rocky Helmet Synthesis combo, man. My man Leo is not here to fuck around. He's here for the... He's here for the full extent. He's here to wear down my team with some bulky mons, man. That's what he's here for. But we gotta learn how to break down these walls, pretty much. And unfortunately, Crunch is just not doing as much as I want it to. This thing is more than likely max HP, max defense, and just it's just fast, man. It's a fast little pumpkin. I'm gonna go into my Articuno over here, and he's probably just gonna go for lead seed. He has no reason not to. It does miss. So 90%'s coming through. I kind of jinxed that in a way. I'm sorry. I don't like jinxing things, man. I really don't. At this point, this is the same exact situation as the last time. I can make a very aggressive switch into my Tyrantrum against this Umbreon. I could do that. I could do that. Or I can make an aggressive switch out into my Darmanitan. I think Darmanitan's just kind of my best play. Because if he stays in and goes for foul play, it's gonna do a lot of damage. That's my issue with doing that. Will he stay in is my question. I don't think he really wants to, because he saw me go for freeze dry before. Will he anticipate me to go for the super offensive play? Because we have a Z freeze dry. It won't do a lot to Umbreon, and Umbreon can just wish up or moonlight up. To which point it's just kind of worthless. So I think right now is my best opportunity to just kind of go out into my Darmanitan. And if he goes for the foul play on this turn, then he's you know, he just made the correct play, man. He just made the correct play if he does that. But he's gonna go ahead and withdraw, which is nice. He's gonna go out in his Oki, so that's gonna be the Umbreon. So he's gonna get some leftovers recovery back, pretty much bring it back to full. This is pretty much my best play, unfortunately. Now the thing is that does he have foul play or does he have just payback and that's it? Because I think foul play may have just been better for him to bring than payback. Because payback's gonna do a lot of damage if I attack him. But what if I bring in something like Tyrantrum that just has really good physical bulk? That's the thing. So payback is base power doubles of, okay, so it does 100 damage Does 100 damage if I attack it first. So because it does 100 damage... Actually, no, it's not really changing the attack, so... I don't know if, like, Showdown automatically takes in a factor that it's going to do damage back based on me attacking it or not. I don't know how to really fuck with that. I think it's already based, but then it's doing nothing. My thing is that, would U-turn into a head smash kill this Umbreon? Because I really do want to just U-turn and then go for a head smash. I think that combination would kill. So I'm just gonna go for the U-turn over here. He's actually just gonna withdraw. So good thing we went for the U-turn. He's gonna go into a Stretchy, which is the Neo King probably. No, it's the Marshtomp. Yeah, no way he'd bring Neo King in anyways. Freaking Marshtomp, man. This thing is such a freaking derp. Freaking, I love it, dude. It's so funny. What is it? Wait, yo, what if he's Yachi Berry? He's definitely not. Let's see how much they U-turned it, actually. I can kind of tell if he's not Eviolite. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if he's not Eviolite. He'd definitely be max HP and probably max defense. Let's be real. I would say like probably like 4 in social defense, probably impish nature. I'm just basing this off of like I'm building my own set right now, so because there's for these mons there's just no way to really have your own like you gotta kind of make your own calcs happen. So let's say it's Eviolite, or as Leo would say, a Violite. Well, I'd say a Violite. I don't know if that's right or not. It doesn't seem like he's Eviolite. No, maybe he is. Nah, that's Eviolite. That has to be Eviolite because it does 14. It does 15 to 18 pretty much, and that was 15 to 18. That was for sure 15 to 18. So I think I got I think I got his build correct. I would say just a full-on physically bulky set. I'm gonna just go on into Articuno. If he's Yachi Berry, then he's a monster. Or I can switch out over here, just kind of scare him out and then go back into Durham. Because, like, realistically, I'm just not really getting much momentum against him. And he knows I have the freeze dry. So I'm just gonna go right back into Durham Anthem. We gotta make the plays whenever we make the plays, man. We gotta make the plays whenever we make the plays. So I'm gonna switch out over here, go into Durham Anthem. If he stays in and he's a monster, he went for Protect. So he has the Protect. Okay, cool. So he wanted to see what I was gonna do. That was smart. Leo is a smart cookie. So now he can go for. So now we're back in square one. I got some damage on him, so that's like I guess kind of nice. Not really. So I guess at this point I just go for another U-turn because I don't get Z Solar Beam this week. That was last week. Spoiler alert. If you guys didn't see the match with John. It was a great match. You guys should definitely check it out if you want some heat, dude. If you want some heat, you guys should definitely check it out. He has no reason to switch out, so he's just gonna stay in. I'm on Z Solar Beam this week, Leo. You're lucky, man. I could have brought that heat again, dude. You're lucky, man. At this point, I could just go out into my Araquanid. He's probably Earth. He's probably gonna go for rocks over here. Actually, I don't like the possibility of him going for rocks. I'm just gonna go straight back out into Articuno. I really don't think he's gonna go for like Rock Slide right here, but I mean he could. I have 3 things weak to rock, which is super unfortunate. He's gonna go for Seismic Toss. Okay, so fixed damage. Fixed damage. I'm just gonna go for the freeze dry over here, see what he wants to do. I don't like these mind games at all. If he goes for the protect, then I'm gonna go for the freeze dry again, predicting him to stay in. But he has no reason to play that like aggressively. That's my problem. Like I know his I'm like figuring out his sense little by little, but I'm not getting any sort of like I'm not getting any sort of just momentum. And that's the thing you need. You need momentum in these leagues. I kind of do wish I had like the U-turn Articuno in case like, you know, he would do that. Damn, dude. This is a toughie, man. He's probably thinking what he should do. He has no reason not to just go for protect over here. If he doesn't go for protect unless this thing dies, that's actually really nice for us. We get rid of a very bulky boy. He's gonna go ahead and withdraw though. He's gonna go to Umbreon more than likely. He's gonna go to Yoshi. It's the Steelix. Okay. Let's see how much damage we do with Articuno. Ooh, baby, that is so much damage. That's so much damage. I'm gonna go for the Z Freeze Dry over here. This is my best opportunity to use it, and it kills. Like, no matter what, it should kill. No matter what, it should kill him, because that did so much damage. Like, he's full on. Like, I don't think he has any sort of special investment, which is really crazy to think about. Unless Articuno is just that much of a beast, which honestly I've been underestimating Articuno a lot. So maybe it's just that much of a beast. No, it's not that much of a beast. This thing's just full on physically defensive. Holy shit. It's kind of insane. But even then, this should just kill. Z Freeze Dry should just kill. If he switches on, that kind of sucks. If he switches on, that kind of sucks. Because he has not frisked my Freeze Dry or my Z Freeze Dry yet. He doesn't know that we have it. He has not frisked me. He's gonna double. Damn it, dude. He's gonna go into Umbreon. Damn it. Okay. Good play, man. Good play. He's being overly cautious. So we're gonna waste our Z move, unfortunately. That was just my best opportunity to use it, because Freeze Dry would not kill from that range. A Rock type move would definitely kill me at that point. So that was just my best opportunity, man. That was just my best opportunity. So we're gonna go for Sub-Zero Slam. It's not gonna do anything to Umbreon, unfortunately. It's gonna do nothing. It's gonna do basically nothing. That was literally nothing. That wasn't basically nothing. That was literally 0 damage, man. 0 damage. I've never seen a Z move do so little. Actually, I have, but you know, still. At this point, I'm just gonna go into Araquanid, as he's probably just gonna go for a Wish. Oh man, dude, we're not getting any momentum on his team right now. So unfortunate. He has Moonlight. Okay. So he's not Wish, or maybe he has both, but I doubt it. He has to have Toxic, dude. He has to have Toxic. So I'm just gonna go for the Leech Life over here. At this point, okay, he's gonna switch out. He's gonna go into his no, he's going into Terry. Yeah, that's the Gourgeist. So he's always gonna go into Gourgeist, 100% of the time. Will Leech Life into Crunch kill is my question, and I'm really hoping it. Actually, no, he outspeeds me anyways. He outspeeds me anyways. Yeah, I always think Gourgeist is just the slowest mon ever, but it's slow, but not like that slow. At this point, I can go out into my Darmanitan. Or would Tyrantrum be my better bet? Because he's been switching out a lot, and I would like to get rocks up on the field. But then again, if he has Will-O-Wisp, then I'm kind of screwed. So I'm just going to go into my Darmanitan. I do want to get rocks up on the field at some point, though, but I also just want to kind of destroy things with Tyrantrum. I'm not even going to lie. And getting that damage on Steelix is kind of nice. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. He's playing super duper passively. That's what I realize. He could be Okaberry. Would he be Okaberry? I think is he crazy enough to be Okaberry? His last move has to be Will-O-Wisp. It just has to be. 100%, dude. 100%. And I don't think he put enough speed into this thing to outspeed me, because he has to have bulk. So he's 100% going to switch out, and he doesn't know that we're not choiced. So I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz. If he stays in and lets this thing die, that's super nice. He's gonna withdraw though. He's more likely just gonna go to this Marsh Stomp. That's what this thing is here for. We are slowly getting some damage off on the Marsh Stomp though, which is nice. We're getting lots of damage off on the Marshy. But now that we have Webs up, I still don't think Araquanid would outspeed that thing, honestly. I think no matter what, we're not outspeeding that thing. Alright, little Marshy is taking lots of damage at this point. I'm just going to go for the Utzer. That's just my best bet 100% of the time. We're just kind of wearing his team down, little by little by little by little. But You know, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with just kind of whittling him down little by little. He doesn't know that we're not choiced, though, so over here we are going to show that... Wait, no, he actually frisked us. I think he already knows that we're not choiced. He's frisked my... Like, I 100% know that he's frisked my Arachnid. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and double out. He's going to go to Nate the Noivern. I think he's getting bored and he wants the Draco stuff. He's like, come on, Ellie. I need to just start Dracoing shit, man. Oh boy, this is not a good situation to be in. I don't even know if Licky Licky can survive this. But I guess there's one way to find out by going into it. But first, before I do that, I just need to know if this is my best player or not. Because I really don't know if it is. If he's choice specs modest, which is just such a monstrous set, man. Still won't kill us. From this calc, at least. Yeah, this won't kill. Unless he's like, well, he can't be Z Draco if he's choice specs. Yeah, this actually doesn't even do that much damage. From this calc, it doesn't. At this point, I'm just gonna go for the wish. That's just my best play, dude. My best play is just to go for the wish on this turn. If these calcs are right, I should be able to live too. We're at 190 current HP. That's 88% health. He does 51 to 61. So 51 to 61, let's just say that does like 56 damage. Or 56%. That will end up doing, actually no, we may not be able to live this actually. I'll leave us at 32%. If I'm doing my math correctly. I should probably go back to school. And then we should be able to live the next one. But this is a roll though. That's the unfortunate thing. This is a roll. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually just gonna go for the knockoff, so then that way he can't damage me as hard as he is. He's gonna go in withdraw, so knockoff's gonna be super nice. And he's gonna go into his Steelix. Okay, I'm kind of glad he didn't drop a Draco over there. I'm kind of glad. So we're gonna go ahead and knock off his lefties. It makes sense as to go into Steelix against me like 99.9% of the time. It makes sense. Ah, man. If he goes for rocks over here, yeah, he's definitely gonna go for rocks over here. The thing is that I can just bring in Articuno still. It's not gonna appreciate the rocks, but I can still survive despite the rocks. I can still survive despite the rocks. I think I may just have to stay in. I feel like he's an offensive Steelix because of that freeze dry damage from earlier. Like, not like super offensive, but like decently offensive. So let's say he has an offensive set. How much would he do to my Licky Licky? We are at 203 HP, so we're looking good on HP. It does not that much damage. I'm going to go ahead and wish. He's more likely just going to go for rocks, but if he has the rock type coverage, I don't think I'm really going to appreciate getting Stone Edged. Actually, I should have just gone to Articuno. He probably doesn't have the rock. He probably doesn't have any sort of rock move. He probably doesn't have any sort of rock move. I don't know. I really should have done that. That was not a good play on my part. But what I'm gonna end up doing over here is I'm just gonna. Damn it! Now that's really bad. That's really bad. Oh boy. Because I want to bring in my Arachnid over here, but Arachnid's going to take a lot of damage. Arachnid's going to take a lot of damage. So he is gonna go from 67 HP to 14 HP. Fuck. And then if he is an offensive Steelix, that just kills me off. Now, if he has no sort of offensive investment, we still don't even live. We still don't even live. I think I just kind of have to go into my Tyrantrum at this point. Like, and see what he wants to go for at this point. I kind of just have to make the plays. We have the Wish, so this is a decent switch. He's gonna go for the Rock Tomb, so he does have the Rock move. It's good to know. Good to know. So Steelix has the Rock Tomb. Stealth Rock, Rock Tomb, good bring. 2 weeks in a row that we've seen Rock Tomb, so we got some, you know, little smarty pantses over here. I'm gonna go for Stealth Rock. He has no sort of finally, if he has no sort of a fairy to well, no, I mean he has Steelix right in front of me, but like I don't think Steelix can take 2 outrages, even if it's like even if it's bulky. This thing's choice banded outrage. Nah, I could probably take 2. I don't know. This is a tough situation. I'm just gonna go for rocks. See what he wants to do. He knows that Earthquake from this range will kill, so he can just got into his no, he's just gonna stay in. Okay, he's just gonna go for Earthquake more than likely. He's gonna go for the Gyro Ball. Ooh, that's gonna do a lot of damage, unfortunately. It's gonna do a lot of damage, unfortunately. Now he doesn't need that word choice in any way, which is nice. And honestly, Tyrantrum can kind of just clean up if we can get rid of that Noivern. Aside from the Umbreon. Aside from the Umbreon. I'm gonna go back into my Licky Licky and see what he wants to do. I am gonna try to keep this thing healthy, obviously, but we're really slow, so Gyro Ball shouldn't do too much to us. Does more than I like it to, unfortunately, but that's fine. If I can get a Wish Up on this turn, that's super nice. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get my Wish Up and see what he wants to do. We have Rocks up now, so that puts a lot of pressure on his switching. Like, he's been switching out so much. We just gotta get that momentum, and not let him timer stall, which I don't think he will timer stall, but like, not let the timer run out with us not getting at least 1 kill. I don't want like a 6-2 like victory in Leo's favor. That's gonna suck, dude. That's like technically a 4-0, but like I do want to at least kill a few mons, you know. You know, it's fine. He's gonna stay in. We're gonna go for Wish. See what he wants to do. He's just gonna go for Earthquake, which is gonna do decent damage, man. This thing is quite offensive from what I can tell. That's 153 to 95. 153 to 95. So that's 89 to 55. So that did 34%. So, wait, no. Oh, yeah. This was 89 to 55. I wasn't even on the right Pokemon. 89. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and stay and go for Body Slam. It's all I could do right now. I don't think anything really wants to fuck with Lucky. He doesn't have any, like, him not breaking his Heracross will kind of bite him in the ass, because nothing could touch this freaking blob of licks and tongues and stuff. He's gonna just go for the Gyro Ball. I'm pretty sure Earthquake does more, so I'm guessing he thought that I was gonna switch out into Tyrantrum. Which, I mean, Earthquake would probably do a decent amount to Tyrantrum anyways. So I'm just gonna go for the Wish again. See what he wants to do. I don't want to play this game. I really don't. But he's kind of putting me in this situation where I kind of have to do that. I really don't want to be this guy. But, like, what am I going to do to him? And what is he going to do to me? You know? I'm going to have to crack him down. Because, honestly, Licky can 1v1 Steelix. And Steelix can 1v1 me. But I have the recovery and he doesn't. So, technically, I can 1v1 him. It's just going to take a while. So, you know, I really don't want to play like this. I really don't. It's just that this may just have to be the way I have to play it. Unless, like, I can paralyze him and hope for, like, a para-hax, which I'm not going to rely on that. And Tyrantrum isn't something I can go into at this point, because Earthquake or Gyro Ball will kill me. And, like, to think, like, he brought my speed down by 1, and Gyro Ball still did that much. This thing really does seem offensive to me, at least. Because we were -1 speed because of the Rock Tomb. We were -1 speed. That still did so much damage. I really wish he was Heavy Slam, but it wouldn't make any sense for him to be Heavy Slam. But then again, he was also -1 speed because of the Sticky Web. So Sticky Web's actually helping him out. But still, Gyro Ball did a lot. Yeah, this thing's 100% offensive. This is a super offensive set. This is a super offensive set. He probably went for the Gyro Ball for the Articuno, by the way. I don't know why I said for the Tyrantrum. I could go into my Articuno and try to do that, but it's not worth it if he's going to think about going for Gyro Ball. But at a certain point, I will have to do that because I don't want this match to go on forever without anything happening. Once I get him to range, I really don't want to paralyze him. If I paralyze him, I think Gyro Ball's going to start doing a lot more damage. But I do want to get him to a range where Freeze Dry can kill. That is a very nice. That'd be very nice. Okay, we do not paralyze him. He's going for the Rock Tomb. So he's really expecting the Articuno to come in. He's really anticipating me to do that. So now Gyro Ball's not really going to do that much damage to us. So Earthquake's his best play 99.9% of the time. I'm just going to go for another Wish. See what he wants to do. Again, I don't want to play like this. I'm sorry if this is like a shitty way to play, but whenever the opponent brings so much bulk, you know, it's the way I gotta do it. So he's gonna switch out. He's gonna go to Terry, which is the Gorgeist. I can go for knockoff over here. He's gonna say they were lefties because which he already knows. We're gonna go for Wish. Now my question is, if I Wish out into my Articuno right now, will Foul Play kill me from that range, or Leech Seed at the very least? Because right now we're at 108 HP. So that's gonna leave us at 8% health. It'll be 9% health left. Gorgeist with Fab Play. It'll kill us. That sucks. That sucks. Unfortunate. If I go to my Darmanitan right now. If I go to my Darmanitan right now, he goes for the Foul Play. We can live. I'm going to knock him off first. I do not like his Rocky Almond. I'm just going to get rid of it. He's actually just going to go straight for the Foul Play. He outspeeds us, obviously, because he's fast. So now I know what he really wants to go for. We're going to go ahead and knock off that Rocky Helmet. And we're going to get that Wish recovery back. That's just what we had to do. And at this point, I'm just going to go for another Wish. He's going to go for Leech Seed. And he's probably going to go for Synthesis the next turn. To which point I can get a free Pokemon in. And that free Pokemon more than likely have to be Darmanitan. Respect to Leo for not staying in. He had no reason to stay in, but at the same time, he doesn't want the timer to just go down and get a cheap win, because he could have done that. because I was doing literally nothing out of Steelix, but yeah. Either way, I'm just gonna go into my Durham at this point. It's gonna take a lot of damage from rocks plus foul play, but we should be able to survive it and get the Wish HP back up, which is kind of nice. He's in there for foul play. He has no reason not to. And we are able to take that, and Wish is going to bring us up a lot of HP, which is super nice. And he does not have his Rocky helmet anymore, so he can't really wear me down as much. I'm going to just go for the Flare Blitz over here and hit something hard. He's more than likely just going to go out into his Marsh Top, which with rocks, it's not really going to do a lot of damage, but we should be able to kill him with 2 Flare Blitzes, which is pretty nice. We should be able to kill him with 2. If you didn't have rocks on our side of the field, that'd be super nice. But yeah, honestly, guys, 32 minutes into the match, and no, actually, no, that's like 40 minutes into. That's 42 minutes into the match, and it's 6-5. That's kind of wild. This has definitely been the one of the longer matches I've had in terms of how many Pokemon are still alive. But at the same time, his team is very weakened. My team is very weakened. Especially after rocks, my team is super weakened. He's going to go and withdraw, more than likely go on into his Marsh Time, let it die. He's not actually going to his Steelix. Steelix will not be able to live a Flare Blitz at this point and should die. So I think he wants to get his Noivern in for free, which makes sense. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and kill off the Steelix. Darmanitan kills Steelix. He's just gonna. He has no reason to bring in Noivern at this point. Yeah, he's gonna bring in Nate the Noivern. He's gonna frisk us our expert belts, and now he knows that we're not scarfed. Although he wouldn't bring this thing in otherwise. So my best play over here is to let my Araquanid die, more than likely. I think. Yeah, I think that's our best play. Or Articuno. I honestly, it's tough. You can have Shadow Sneak as his last move for Gourgeist. It's more than likely Will-O-Wisp, but you may have the Shadow Sneak. Nidoking more than likely will have the Sucker Punch. Articuno will not outspeed the Noivern. So, yeah. We could always got into our Tubba Blubba, our nice little Licky Licky. The problem with going into Licky Licky over here is that I don't know if we can take 2 after rocks. I don't think we will. So I have to sack something. Unfortunately, our sack will have to be Araquanid. So I'm just going to go ahead and sack off our Araquanid over here. Unless he doesn't want to go for Draco, which he doesn't have to. He may just go for U-turn. He's going to go for Draco. It's going to land. I'm glad it landed. If it didn't land over there, then, you know, that wouldn't really do much for us. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just replying to a text because I had plans with somebody around this time. My bad. At this point, I'm just gonna go into my Licky Licky. This thing can kind of just come in more times. Rocks kind of allows him not to, but he can. If I keep Licky Licky healthy, then I do have a chance of maybe coming back. But this thing's the reason why I really can't just win. Because hit this with Umbreon allows him to switch into Articuno every single time, so I can get a free agility up and just kind of kill stuff yet with Articuno. He's just gonna go withdraw. He's gonna go to Marshall, more than likely to let it die. He's actually gonna go. He's actually gonna go into Chomp, which is the Nidoking. Okay, so we're gonna see what kind of item he is. Knock off, probably Life Orb. Yeah. So now he does not have the Life Orb anymore. He can be physical Nido at this point and go for a superpower. which I don't like. Physical Nido is a very scary thing. Do not like Physical Nido. I prefer him to be special so I can tank these hits nicely. But if he is physical, Superpower will do a lot of damage. Does he have any reason to be physical? That's my question, and unfortunately I can see him being physical. But let's say he is physical. Superpower does a lot of damage. More than I like. Unfortunately, I think I have to stay in case he isn't Superpower Nido. I'm pretty fucking sure he will be Superpower Nido. But honestly, I feel like Articuno is just kind of my weakest link. Yeah, Articuno is my weakest link because of Umbreon being around, and it can't touch Umbreon whatsoever. So I'm going to kill off my Articuno because Licky Licky is very important, and this is the way I'm going to be able to see if he's Superpower or not. He's definitely going to go for it if he has it to be able to do as much damage as possible. He's 100% going to have to go for it. He goes for the T-Spikes. Okay. I was not expecting that. It's not a bad bring. I was not expecting T-Spikes. Late game T-Spikes for that matter. That's interesting. He really wants to wear down my team, and that's a good bring, man. That's a good bring. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Freeze Dry, see if he has a Sucker Punch. I mean, he has no reason to use Sucker Punch. He has no reason to stay in. Because Umbreon walls the shit out of Articuno. He knows that I'm not going to get rid of the hazards unless I show off Defog over here. He's probably worried about Defog. But then that gets rid of hazards on his side of the field. You know, like, I don't see a universe where I win this match, unfortunately. I'm not trying to give up right now. I don't see a way for me to win. I'm going to try my best to win. I'm going to try my best to get this W for the Chicago Cubchoos and whatnot. But, you know, he's actually going to stay in. This should be able to kill him. That's interesting. I don't know why he did that. So Articuno kills Nidoking. I guess he didn't want me to get free Defog. I mean, it makes sense, but he has Umbreon in the back. I don't know. He was in a Terry. The Gorgeist, he has Shadow Sneak 100%. He's not going to bring this thing in if he doesn't have the Shadow Sneak. No way in hell he brings this thing in if he does not have Shadow Sneak. So he's going to go ahead and first test and see what he already knows we have. To which point I'm just going to go for the Freeze Dry. And then just basically let this thing die because he has a Shadow Sneak. No way he doesn't. I could leave, you know, I could have left the Articuno for sack fodder later, but that's just not worth it. There's no reason to do that. At this point, gotta go into Darm and Flare Blitz some pieces of excrement. I think that's just my best place. I'm just gonna go ahead and go into Darm. Like I said, I don't see a universe where I win this match unless like timer is in my favor and I have more mons or more healthy mons, which I don't. My only healthy mon right now is unfortunately Licky Licky, which I need it to be healthy. I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz. He's gonna probably just let this thing die. I don't think he has anything else I want to take unless it's Marshtomp, which I mean Marshtomp literally exists for this Darmanitan, so I don't know why he wouldn't just let that happen. Unless he goes for the Shadow Sneak over here, which makes sense if he does that. I can see him just going for the Shadow Sneak, getting as much damage off as possible. He's probably trying to calculate right now. Shadow Sneak plus Poison plus Flare Blitz would kill me, and I would think it would kill me, honestly. I can super duper see that killing me from this range. Shadow Sneak plus Flare Blitz recoil plus Poison. And no way am I going to risk a Rock Slide missing. No way I'm going to go for a U-turn and give him a free Synthesis. My best play over here is just to go for the Flare Blitz and see what my man Leo wants to do. It's been an interesting match, I would say. He's going to go for the Shadow Snake, so he is going to go with that route. This should not kill me. Yeah, so Flare Blitz, I'll probably just kill myself, honestly, with the recoil. But then again, this thing does not have a lot of HP, so I think Poison's probably just going to kill me. But Dermanitan kills, yeah, the Poison's just going to kill me. So Dermanitan kills, so Nuke is going to get killed, that's awesome. Kills the Gorygeist. Now, what do you want to Umbreon over here or not? I think he just has to kind of go into Noivern. He's actually just gonna go into his Marsh Snap. Okay. So Marsh Snap actually has more HP than I thought it did, honestly. Yeah, that thing has like 35% health. More than I thought it did have. I'm gonna go for the Wish. Because we gotta keep the Lookie healthy to take a hit from Noivern. But poison damage will be annoying. Because Leftovers doesn't really cancel it out. It's always gonna do about like 12% health. I'm pretty sure it like always does like Stealth Rock of damage to you know, if it's neutral. I'm just gonna go for the Wish though and see what happens, and then I'm gonna go for the knockoff next turn. See what he wants to do. He's actually gonna double. He's gonna go out into his Umbreon. This is tough, man. I need to see what my best play is because I definitely gotta keep Licky healthy. I could stay in, or I could Wish Pass into my Tyrantrum. I really wish we brought Scarf Tyrantrum this week, because then we would be able to put in some work and kill off that Noivern. I don't think he knows if we're Scarf or not, though, or if we're not Scarf or not. I may just lock myself into Outrage, because at this point he has Marsh Tomp and Noivern around, but then I can't switch out in case. But my play right now is to just go out into my Tyrantrum, get the Wish Pass off, and see what he wants to do. I don't think going for Outrage is smart because I don't even kill this thing one shot with Outrage. So yeah, I'm just gonna lock myself out. Oh wow, I don't think we're gonna actually live. He's gonna go for Curse, so this is a Curse Umbreon. Interesting. This is a Curse Umbreon. That's super weird. It's cool, man. It's like, it's not like weird in a bad way. It's weird in a cool way. So, Leo, if you're watching, just know I don't think you're weird, buddy. I love you. You're a good weird. A lot of people do not take weird as a compliment. I do. I think you're a cool guy and you're fucking weird as hell in the best way possible, man. Bringing some of that heat with Umbreon. I like it. Curse is gonna be annoying as hell. I'm just gonna go for the Head Smash. It's my best play. I can't Toxic this thing because I don't have Toxic. So this should do about 50%. Yeah, that still does a lot of damage. But he goes for, yeah, he's just gonna go for Moonlight. He is baiting me to crit him though. He is baiting the crits. So if I crit him, then I think we kill him no matter what. So he is baiting me to crit him or baiting me to miss, which Head Smash is 80% accurate. It will probably miss. But with my luck last week, you never know, man. Black Magic has been quite nice to me. He can go for the Payback. He doesn't know if we're Scarf or not. I don't think he does at the very least, but I think with that damage, he will know that's Choice Banded. But we'll see what he wants to do. We're going to go for the Head Smash. We're going to land it. We're not going to crit, which, you know, I don't want to crit. But, like I said, he's baiting it. I think he has 2 more Moonlight left at this point because he's already used 1 and now he's used 2. So that's 2 left. So So it's a matter of, will I miss my head smash or will I crit? Two very different things to happen. I'm glad I didn't go for outrage. That would have been a really bad choice because then I got locked in. We're going to land another head smash. We're landing these head smashes whenever it doesn't even matter. Unless I crit. Now that's one more Moonlight left. He's probably going to use one more and then pay back me on the last one. That's more than likely what he's going to have to do. So that plus one defense man is going to come in clutch for him. Otherwise, I'd be able to do more damage to him. And by the way, for those that are going to go onto Leo's channel and call him like dirty for playing like this, please don't. Please don't, guys. Be respectful. It's a play style. It's not dirty. I think it's fine to play like this. I play like this. I did some dirty things in this match too. If you're gonna call this dirty, so please, guys, do not throw any shade at Leo. If you guys don't like the way he's playing right now, it is what it is, man. It's a for fun league, but some people find playing like this fun. That's completely okay, man. He's not stalling me. He's just playing the smartest way to win. And some people may think that's stalling. That's fine though. I don't really mind. It's a for fun league. I'm not gonna take it as a negative thing. It's completely okay. I've literally done this before. I really don't mind. It's okay, guys. Please. But we're gonna miss our first head smash. He's in there for the payback. This shouldn't kill. Maybe with the poison it will. Yeah, with the poison it will. And we are going to more than likely lose a 3-0 game to Leo, which is unfortunate. But man played well, man. The man played well. He prepped well, and he did well. So all good. All good. All good, man. We're just gonna come back stronger next week. I feel like Noivern could have kind of finished me off anyways, so it's fine. He probably didn't know for Scarf, so you know I completely understand. I'm just gonna go for the wish over here and see what he wants to do. He's just gonna stay in more than likely. Probably get more curses up, man. He has no reason not to just go for curses at this point. But he's gonna go for the payback. He's +1 right now, so payback's gonna do a lot. Yeah, he's just gonna come with 2 payback. So Umbreon is gonna kind of just come in and wet my team. Very interesting set, man. He got payback, Moonlight, and Curse. So very different from whatever type of Umbreon we'd ever see. Very interesting stuff, man. I'm gonna go for the body slam and possibly meme and paralysis and get a wish up. Wow, we actually did get the paralysis. Now, will he be fully parried is the question. Nah, he's listening up on Curse, so he's gonna meme the dream up a little bit. He's gonna prolong the game a little bit, mess around. You know, it's all good, man. Leo's messing around a little bit. He's like, we ain't going down unless I use Curse again, man. Leo's chilling, dude. Leo's chilling. Leo is chilling like a villain. I'm gonna go for the knockoff. Get rid of those lefties. Those lefties are prolonging this game longer than I wanted to. These animations are going a little bit longer than I wanted to. Nah, I'm just messing. Nah, he should be able to kill me with the payback over here if he lands it. Knockoff's gonna do basically nothing. This boy's going for Curse. Does he want Nidoking to get the kill? I'm not gonna let him get Nidoking. I'm not gonna let him. Or no, what? Maybe. Yo, is Leo? Would Leo be a bro and give me like a differential point? I doubt he's doing this. I think he's just memeing. He should just take the differential point, man. I don't think he's doing that. I don't think so. Would he be trying to stall at the time so then it's a basically just a 2? No, he's not. He's not. Okay. I was about to say. I don't even want this point of differential, man. Let him have it, man. I'm not gonna be the guy to be like, oh my god, he won. He won 3-1, not 3-0. It's all good, man. Leo takes a 3-0 victory. I'll take it like a man. And it's all good. Thank you guys very much for watching this match of the P4G this week. If you guys enjoyed the match, be sure to drop a like on the video. I did not expect this to be an hour-long match, but it happens. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so freaking much. We're still 2-on-1, man. We still got a positive differential. All good, man. Love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.